I'm like, please, we've had problems. I don't want to have it not work again.
Yeah. So this is a new, is this a new link?
The one that I sent you in the message just like a minute or two ago.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one. I'll have to double check though.
Right. So I'm going to compare later on because of course I have to save this one. Is this the, like, for example, this is the start, and on the coming weeks, is this the same link that we are going to use?
Yeah. Yeah. I think going forward, yeah, because I think it'll be a little bit better. Yeah. Oh God, I swear. Daylight
I'm
saving.
thankful that I was able to meet you today.
Oh,
And
I was
oh,
like,
I got a failing grade actually. I'm F and then my grade is 58.
oh girl, I'm right. I'm right there with you. It's those darn tests that are killing me. And it's like I study and my brain just goes, I forget everything. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
plugging my laptop in because I don't want it to
Sorry.
die on
Do
me.
you have a new laptop now?
No, it's gonna
Is
be a
this the
while before I
same?
can get a new one.
Is this the same that you're using?
The same one. It's
Oh,
my
I
good
thought
old
you already
reliable.
bought. I thought you already bought a new one.
2 4. So I don't remember what the order was. So I just for this week did 2 case studies. So we could just
Yeah.
I'll do one
Good. 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 Yeah. Right. So. Oh no.
because
All right.
I was like, we had the one week where you had your emergency, and then
Yeah. I
this
had
week I was like,
emergency this week really. Like on the place that we went, we don't have internet in there. And then when I'm trying to use my data,
yeah,
um I cannot get a good signal. So I said, oh my gosh. And then I'm trying to send a message, but it is doesn't sending. So I said, oh my gosh, I am really thinking that Stephanie will be like she will be worried or what, but oh gosh, I really can't. Like it keeps on not sending, the message keeps on failing. So I said, oh,
stubborn thing. All right, so I will start off with my first one,
mm-hmm.
and then you can do yours, and then I'll do the last one. So, yeah, make sure I'm not voice. A 60-year-old male comes in with fatigue, heart palpitations. He's also exhibiting abnormal heart sounds and both orthopnea and dyspnea. We also notice peripheral edema showing as well. He does tell
Wow.
us that he has had rheumatic fever in the past. So, which one do you think it is?
Wait, I wasn't so familiar with signs and symptoms. So the patient, is it, no, it's not. Is it a congestive heart failure?
No.
No.
It's very tricky though, because I feel like you could confuse all of these diseases one with another.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of it's mitral insufficiency slash stenosis. Gosh, I can't say that
Oh,
today.
okay. All right. So mitral insufficiency stenosis.
Yeah, kind of similar. They're just kind of
Because
different.
of the fatigue and the palpitation, right?
Yep, the abnormal heart sounds, the peripheral
Oh, I didn't.
edema.
Yeah, for the abnormal sound, I wasn't have. Okay, right. So for the PowerPoint, it doesn't stated in there because I told you before that only have the PowerPoint that was in the book. So I have to add that one.
Oh,
Like when I write the
you're
the
good.
mitral insufficiency stenosis. I told you you're reading a lot.
I I do. I try to read everything in the book and like depending on how the week is, I can either get all of the diseases and stuff read before we meet or sometimes
Yeah.
I have to finish after. This week was one of those
Oh,
have to finish after. So I based on my case studies on what I read. So
yeah. So yeah. So
so
fatigue.
with this kind of I was looking over my notes for the treatment plan. Basically, the doctor, whoever it is, or us, if we were doctors, would have to determine how severe it is. Typically, balloon valvuloplasty, maybe an
Yeah,
option for
balloon
treatment.
plastic. Yeah.
But
I remember that the treatment is
yeah,
balloon valvuloplasty.
if it's serious enough, though, you have to replace the valve with an artificial one. So it just kind of is kind of how severe is it? And taking care of, which I always forget, taking care of oral care can reduce any infections that can lead to the mitral insufficiency and stenosis. I was like, oh, hey, that'd be a
Yeah.
good reason to take care of my mouth, which I'm in the process of taking care of.
And so it is this kind of diseases that we are studying right now, like for this week, it is really all are tricky because everything sounds the same. Like for example, the your report, the mitral insufficiency stenosis, and then the aortic. I think it is like it is some kind of the same, like for the signs and symptoms, but actually it's not, right?
It's hard. You have to like
And
really look
and
at the signs
treatment
and
is the
symptoms.
same too, right?
Yeah,
Like for the mitral insufficiency and also with the aortic, the treatment is the same. Like both have a balloon valvuloplasty or surgical replacement. Yeah, but for
yeah,
the aortic, it's the aorta valve or the aortic valve.
yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, you have to be like paying super close attention to what the symptoms are, because some symptoms are similar and other ones are not. So you're like, wait, which is it again?
Yeah.
So
So but if I see this in the picture, then maybe I can really, oh, so this is the difference between the two. Because with the words, I cannot imagine. I don't know where the left ventricle is, or what is the mitral stenosis. I don't know that.
yeah, I think looking at pictures is also going to be like the
Oh,
helpful, because
you
it's
have a
all
pictures
dealing.
in the book? Like on the book, you have pictures in there?
There are
Oh,
some, yeah. There
yeah.
there are some pictures, not for everything, but there is for some. But it does kind of help to have the pictures in the book, because I'm like, what is it again? So
Yeah.
it's crazy. All right. Now we have got yours, and I'm going to make sure I have my notes pulled up so I can figure out what it is. So I am ready, but I'm probably going to get it wrong.
Oh, yeah. We have to do this fast so that I can also bath and then I will run to the church. All right. So mine is okay. A 61-year-old man with type 2 diabetes. He presented himself, and then he is complaining of heaviness in the chest, and mm, he says that the discomfort began as a pressure pain sensation in the middle of the chest shortly after starting to shovel snow from his driveway. So he is sweaty and complains of nausea, and he said that the when he got a shortness of breath, and again he had a squeezing tightness in the chest. What do you think it is?
Is it endocarditis? Nope.
No.
See, I told you I'm gonna get them wrong this week because they're all the same.
Yeah, exactly right.
So it's not endocarditis. Then what is it?
Yeah, you're close.
Is it one of the itises? What is this one?
So again, he feels a squeezing tightness in the chest, and he feels like having a nausea, sweating, and pressure pain sensation in the middle. Yeah, tightness in the
Is it
in the chest.
coronary artery
Yeah,
disease?
say again.
Is it coronary artery disease? This disease?
Wow, you're good. You got it right.
Yay! Second time's a charm.
Yeah.
Woo!
Very good.
I was like, wait a second, let me look at my other thing, and I'm like, oh, yep, I'm right. It took me a couple seconds. I was like,
You are really good at this.
oh my gosh, I forgot that there's so much that could be done for this one, for the treatment. Because the goal basically is to lessen the angina by reducing myocardial oxygen demand or increasing the oxygen supply. So it's like lifestyle changes, diet, cholesterol inducing medications, ACE inhibitors, like all of those things could be part of the treatment plan, but you also can, what was the complementary therapy? What was, nope, I went too far. I hate when I do that. I click in the wrong spot and it goes, woo. But yeah, it seems like for that one, there's like a lot of it is like focusing on like, medications to kind of help, ACE inhibitors, lifestyle changes, stuff like that. So I kind of feel like it's like you have to, the person would have to talk to the doctor and be like, okay, well, this is what I do. This is, my lifestyle. And the doctor would be like, okay, yeah, this is going to be helpful, or no, you need to change this. So there's just a lot of treatment options. There we go. And the coronary diseases, like for additional stress that comes with, okay, there we go. So yeah, you have to kind of balance everything because you have to worry about other things that can come up, like the depression and stress and everything like that. So you have to balance treating the mental health if it comes up, treating for cholesterol, taking care of medications that will help with reducing cholesterol and helping like get the oxygen supply back. So it's like a mouthful of just so many things for a treatment plan on that one, I feel like. But what do you think? Yeah. Okay. We did that one. Now I gotta switch over and I gotta do my other one. Okay. A 50-year-old woman comes in stating that up until recently she had been feeling fine, but within the last week has felt lightheaded, heart palpitations, and tires easily. She also mentions that there has been a lot of stress recently in her life, and she does consume foods high in salt and saturated fats. Which one do we think it is?
Is it myocardial infarction or heart attack?
No.
Yeah.
It is essential hypertension.
Oh, what is that again?
I can't say that word today. Essential hypertension.
Yep.
Yep.
Hypertension, essential hypertension.
Yep.
Yeah, because of the salt, like consuming a lot amounts, like a high amounts of salt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for this, treatment plan's kind of basic. It would be good to suggest change in what she eats and find a way to reduce the stress in her life, meditation, finding things that kind of relax her, yoga, stuff like that. Also, diuretics if you need to, or another drug that they called vasodilators. But she'd want to discuss with her primary care doctor what would be the best thing for them, because there is options. It's just kind of, you got to balance, too much of one food, too much stress, just not helpful at all. So, but yeah, we got through that fairly fast. You're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Like, for example, we are going to meet again. Which one to use you for the link, all right?
I think the one that I sent you recently,
Today?
message,
Yeah.
use that one from now on.
Okay.
And then I think
I'm going to delete the old one so that when I click on my Zoom, the new one will just appear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right. So it will be, your name will be in there. So I have two, so I will delete the older one. All right. And yeah. So sorry because our meeting is so fast. I really have to, and then because we started at 9, so the church service started at 9. So today is Sunday. And I already told my co-leaders that I'll happen during the singing time in the primary.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead and go. I'll get this submitted and everything.
Yeah, thank you. Have you finished the quiz? Like you already take it?
No,
Not yet.
not yet. I have a lot to do tonight. So
Question, quick question. Like the time, like because in MST now is like an hour, like they extend for an hour. So do our homeworks also extend or no, not at all?
so it's, if I remember correctly, it is Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
So it would have to be like everything would have to be in like your time would have to be in like today before. So let's see, I think it has to be like, what was it again?
Yeah, because before we are
11:59.
using the MST, right? And then now they're using the Mountain Daylight. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's 1 hour. What? How do I explain that one? Yeah. So can we also follow that one, or everything is just the same?
Because 11:59 Mountain Standard
Yes.
Time would be like the latest you could submit it would be like, oh, like 2:59 in the morning your time, I guess is how I'm
Yeah,
figuring.
two
But I
fifty in
would
your 2:59 in the afternoon. But
but I
before it's 1:59 in the afternoon. Oh, so it's also extended my it is also extended to my time, right?
yeah, I would just double check with the professor as well just to make sure because daylight saving time has me all messed up and I'm like, so I think that's right, but don't go based on what I'm saying. I would double check with the professor just to make sure.
All right, thank you. And I will also reach out to the instructor because I really wanted to pass this one, even though I will have a C grade. I don't want to have a F if I can, like what can I do? Like maybe he will extend some of those. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I will really try to contact him on how to make my grade to pass. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely reach out and see like what extra credit you can do and stuff. What's killing me is the stupid exams and stuff, and I'm like trying to figure out what I can do on my side to figure it out. But yeah, I would definitely just reach out and be like, "Hey, is there anything else I could do?" But
Yeah.
I'll get this submitted and everything taken care of, and
Yeah.
we'll
Thank you.
next
You
week.
have a good night.
You have a good
Bye.
day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. I miss you.
I
Bye.
miss you too. Bye.